So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're here to compare the PlayStation 3 versus the PlayStation 4 versions of PES 2015. So we're going to have some individual gameplay shown and then comparing side by side the two games and checking out the celebrations. And I've really tried to sync them up as close as I could. I played a lot of games on both. The PlayStation 3 version, they both pretty much played the same. I thought the PS3 version maybe was a little bit slower. I think that's purely down to the fact that the PS4 is just smoother to play. It looks better, it runs better. The lighting, the players, the textures, all so much better on the PS4 as you would expect. But the PlayStation 3 this year, obviously option files aren't going to be a problem. And unfortunately on the PS4, the option files are just not going to be there. We're going to have to probably use edit mode to come up with all the player kits and everything. And it really depends on how deep of an edit mode Konami do give us this time around. So we switch over to the PS4. You can already tell it looks better. The grass more lifelike. And have a look at this chance here by Ronaldo. This could have been the goal of the season straight off the bat, but it came off the bar. It was so unlucky. Bravo was just in no man's land. Just one of those strikes, but we are going to be comparing the celebrations in just a sec. I sat down, I tried to get them as close as I could so you guys could get a good comparison of the differences. The PlayStation 3 still does suffer from that stuttering effect during some of the replays. It isn't as evident as it was or has been in the last few years. The PlayStation 3 has always had a problem with PES of trying to just run smoothly in the cutscenes. It does look a little bit better this year, but it still obviously isn't as good as the PS4. The PS4 is running 60 frames per second. And this is captured on the PS4. It's not 1080p as I would have liked it to be, but the PlayStation 3 version as well is actually running from component because I'm using the Hopog PVR and that doesn't allow HDMI. So here is the comparison between the two. The sound is coming from the PlayStation 3 at the moment. You can tell that in the bottom left-hand side. I'll be alternating between the two so you guys can compare the audio. But this was the first goal here from Cristiano Ronaldo. And he slots it home. And you can see the same celebrations. But the PS4 version just looks better. The lighting there, the conditions, the crowd properly modelled in 3D. And you can see the PS3 there just stuttering a little bit as well. So next up I think was a Karim Benzema finish here. It was a nice bit of trickery. It was Karim Benzema on the PS4. It was Di Maria slotting it in on the PS3. And this was a little bit of a shaky goal on the left-hand side, but you'll see these two do sync up. Di Maria and Benzema both sort of shaking hands with the teammates in just a second. Bravo there. It does look fantastic. But you can see here, the left-hand side of the PS3, very stuttery, very laggy overall. So moving on to the next finish. I believe this one was by Lionel Messi this time around. But the grass texture on the PS3 is just no way near the same level of detail, as you can see. And here was a chance, it was deflected, came off, good save here, Messi puts it in. Cool, calm and collective. And likewise, the same celebration on both consoles, both versions. And just a quick look at one of the replays as well. Now, the replays in this angle run pretty smoothly on the PlayStation 3. It's actually when you get deeper that it does start lagging just a slight bit. And then the final one here from Luis Suarez was a nice little finish. Both of these games actually finished 3-2, but the PS3 version was 3-2 to Real Madrid, I believe, and the PS4 was 3-2 to Barcelona. But Luis Suarez is smashing that one in. And then celebrating in style. And as you can see, the PS3 just doesn't run as smooth as the PlayStation 4. But anyway, that was a quick comparison, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. There's no doubt the PS4 version is the better of the two, but option files will hold it back this year. And we can only hope and pray that Sony pull their finger out and update the PS4. But I hope you guys did enjoy it. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, take care.